Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hatboro Gymnasium, where tonight your Hatboro-Horsham Wrestling Warriors will be wrestling Suburban 1 League American Conference Upper Dublin Cardinals. And welcome to the 2020 Senior Night.
Submission type stuff, self-defense. It's less board.
Senior, 195 pounds, Patrick Chapman, escorted by his mother and father, Gina and Scott. His HH Athletics and Clubs, 4 years varsity wrestler with a career record, 53 wins, 31 losses, 1-0 in his senior campaign, 34 career falls, 2019 Southeast Regional Qualifier, a 2-time wrestling captain, also a member of the football team, 3-year varsity, a football captain, member of the track, AT, and link crew. Favorite wrestling memory, when I pinned my older brother and Coach Trent was speechless. Advice to underclassmen, work hard 100% of the time and you will get better and always fight off your back. Future plans, to attend Montco Community College and hope to study physical therapy. Patrick Chapman. Senior, 220 pounds, Logan Flynn. Escorted by his mother and his parents, Patty and Keith. HH Athletics and Clubs, 4-year varsity wrestler with a career record, 90 wins, 30 losses, a 2-time captain, 26-4 senior campaign, 43 career falls, a 2-time Wetzel champion, 2020 Escape the Rock, 4th place, 2019 District 1 East 3A, 2nd place. He's a football 3 varsity letters, a 2-time captain, and he's been named a Boy Scouts 69th Eagle Scout of Troop 200. Very nice accomplishment. Favorite wrestling memory, Escape the Rock, spending time with my coaches and having a great tournament. Advice to the underclassmen, set goals and go after them. Work as hard as you can, then work a little bit harder. It doesn't happen overnight. Push yourself constantly. His future plans are to go to college, which is undecided at this time, and wrestle. Again, Logan Flynn. Senior, 182 pounds, C.J. Greer, escorted by his parents, Maria and Chris. C.J.'s Hatboro-Horsham Athletics and Clubs. He's a 4-year varsity wrestler with a career record, 57 wins, 36 losses, 13-4 senior campaign, 39 career falls, a 2-time Wetzel finalist, a 2019 District 1 East 3A 5th place. He's a goalie in lacrosse with 2 years varsity and 2 years JV. His favorite wrestling memory, sending my opponents to outer space. At one time, my lap dropped the kid. Advice to his underclassmen, if it's your first year or even your 4th, and you're unhappy with your results, you just gotta stick with it and push through. His future plans, attend Montco Community College and study business. Senior, C.J. Greer. Senior, 152 pounds, A.J. Tamburino, escorted by his parents, Clara and Anthony. A.J. AJ's Athletics and Clubs. He's a 4-year varsity wrestler with a career record 114 wins and 10 losses, 28-1 senior campaign, 57 career falls, 18 tech falls, a 4-time Wetzel champion, a 2019 PIAA AAA third place, National Honor Society, a link crew, and a member of the Future Business Leaders of America. AJ's favorite wrestling memory, taking third at the PIAA AAA wrestling states. His advice to underclassmen: once you have wrestled, everything else in life is easy. AJ's future plans: he's attending the United States Naval Academy and serving his country. AJ Tamburino. Final senior, Josh, who can't be with us tonight, Josh Fletcher, 285 pounds. His AJ's Athletics and Clubs, where he was a 3-year varsity wrestler at 10 and 16 career record, 1 and 2 his senior campaign with 3 career falls. He was also a member of the football and track teams. Favorite wrestling memory: going to Kutztown TNT wrestling camp with the team. Advice to the underclassmen: don't give up while times might be difficult. Rest assured that with each loss, you will come closer to victory. His future plans are to get to the Job Corps program. Once completed, Josh plans to move to California and get a job. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your HH senior wrestlers.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Hatters Gymnasium for wrestling action tonight as the Upper Dublin Cardinals visit the Hatboro-Horsham Hatters. I am Seth Plessick, and just to let you know, former HH wrestling coaches Glenn Kaiser and Nick Pompey will lead you into the action later tonight. So tonight is also senior night for the Hatters, so congratulations and a thank you to all the seniors who were in the wrestling program this year. Tonight is also the last regular season matchup for the Hatters before district competition begins on February 21st. And let's take a look at how the teams match up provided by our teams at a glance. So as you can see, Upper Dublin only has 1 win in league conference, while the Hatters are sitting at 5-9 overall record and even in the conference. Upper Dublin is sitting at 132 wins, followed by 174 losses in match totals, and Hatboro-Horsham is at 151 and 162 record. And then as you can see at the bottom in the falls column, Hatboro-Horsham is just leading Upper Dublin by a little bit, not too much. And now we are back, and let's take a look at 2 seniors who have done a great job for the wrestling program this year, and our star seniors are Logan Flynn and AJ Tamburino. So Logan Flynn sits at a record of 26-4, and AJ Tamburino is at 28-1, and they're both at a record of 13-0 in the falls column. And at a career record, Logan Flynn is 90-30, AJ Tamburino is 114-10. Amazing. Well, that'll wrap it up here from HHTV Studios. When we return, Glenn Kaiser and Nick Pompey will bring you the action tonight. Have a great evening. I am Seth Plessick. I will see you next time.
All right, well, here we are.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I'm Nick Pompey. I'm here alongside longtime wrestling coach Glenn Kaiser for senior night here at Hatboro-Horsham as your Hatters take on the Flying Cardinals of Upper Dublin, and we'll be starting at 182 on senior night. Glenn,
quick
should be a good night.
takedown there, too, by Hunter Long.
That's right. That's the action you want to get right after.
Right to his back. Little toss. Just kind of ran right over. And there's a fall.
It. Wow.
So the Hatters get off to a
15
early
seconds
6-0 lead. Unbelievable.
That's how you do that.
Yeah, Bill Volrath is our official tonight. Bill Volrath is one of the best wrestlers ever to come out of Hatboro-Horsham, taking Well, we're going to replay the fall here for you because we missed it.
It was quick. It was quick. 15 seconds, right to his back here.
Yeah, and a quick fall. Bill Volat just hit the mat right away. I mean, there was nothing up.
An easy call.
So an excellent job for Hunter Long. But we are here on senior night, Nick.
Yep.
We're going to talk about our seniors. And one of them's coming up right now, Patrick Chapman, who's just returned to the lineup in winning fashion at Abington, getting a victory right out of the gate. And he's going to wrestle in the postseason at 195 pounds. So this is one of our better Hatter wrestlers here who has not seen a lot of mat time this year.
Yeah, it's good to have him back after that little bit of a scary injury there coming off the football season. So, long overdue here to have Pat back on the mat. But I know the wrestling community and certainly Hatboro-Horsham's glad to see him back. So let's see what he can do and hopefully get a little run going in the postseason.
Yeah, returning regional qualifier last year, 53-31. He missed some matches early on in his career, kind of in and out of the lineup. And then, of course, sitting out this whole year is not going to be able to get to 100 wins. Just 1-0 on the season. Nice whizzer by Chapman.
Good whizzer towards the edge of the mat here. Trying to keep that takedown attempt off, and looks like they're going to come back to neutral, which is nice. I believe we've got Riley Hackett here for Upper Dublin.
We do, I believe. We're going to go with that. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, this is Patrick Chapman here at 195 pounds and Riley Hackett from Upper Dublin. Hackett comes in this year with a decent record, just a freshman, 12-14. So this is a really young Upper Dublin squad. Pat Chapman scores 2 there, just kind of sneaking behind. It wasn't even his attempt, really.
No, kind of snuck out there. And
Hackett's been the aggressor. Now Chapman's got a little Merkel hooked up. Nothing.
Towards the end.
We're going to speak a lot of different language out there for the Hatboro-Horsham community in terms of the wrestling lingo, but we'll try and help you out a little bit.
Absolutely.
But again, Patrick Chapman, it's all about conditioning now. He's got to get ready. He's got a couple weeks before the postseason starts with the break. Give him an opportunity to kind of really get himself back in wrestling form. He's trying to get some legs in here.
Yeah,
really
wrestling shape is wrestling shape for anybody out there is not like any other kind of shape. It takes a long time to get your sea legs under you, so to speak, and hopefully he can, these next 2 weeks here, he can really kind of grind pretty hard and get himself into, decent enough shape and see how he does throughout the postseason.
Yeah, and Chapman's one of our 5 seniors here. Josh Fetcher not in the building tonight. He's typically at the heavyweight spot, kind of in and out of the lineup again this year. He's been dealing with some injuries over the last couple of years with his career. And, of course, Logan Flynn, another captain. C.J. Greer, who also has been struggling with some injuries here in this season. And then, of course, A.J. Tamburino, the senior transfer from William Tennant, has just really embraced this Hatboro-Horsham program, as well as the school, the high school. He loves it here, loves the classes and his teammates. So a real nice group of seniors, only a small group. Again, there's Hackett in on a shot, and Chapman's going to have to fight it off again. He does, gets over to the edge. Again, it's 5-0 right now with Chapman in the lead with back points, and that takedown, 3 back points were awarded. Now, a quick shot there by Chapman. Nice job there.
Good job. Maybe
and 2 has been awarded.
But Mr. Volrath sees the potentially dangerous on the knee there, so we're going to go back to referee's position.
7-0 now. You can update that score.
Yeah, 7-0 here after that takedown.
And, Nick, these are a group of seniors that we know pretty well. I mean, obviously I was the head coach when these guys were freshmen, so kind of a, special moment here for me tonight as well, and certainly for you. I mean, we've been around this program for a long, long time. And, got to actually coach this senior class for 2 years because I was an assistant in my, last kind of year of coaching, and with Coach Mongill at the helm his first year. So this should be a special night. Upper Dublin's going to give Hatboro-Horsham some fits and some weights, especially down low where they're good. Yeah. Chapman riding legs, a little sloppy here. They're going to stop this. Chapman does the right thing and gets to his feet. He doesn't want to put himself at risk, of course, returning off of that injury from the football season.
Yeah. And the last Chapman, mind you, after all the other brothers have come through here. So it's kind of a bittersweet moment, I'm sure, for the Chapman family here. But you know, after being in his gym for a long time. You know, kind of a cool moment here on senior night.
He's high again with the legs in.
Here.
Now he brings him to the mat. He's really got that head hooked high.
Trying to power half or something here. He's got to try to get his.
He's got that other leg coming in. So now he can get a little leverage here in the crab ride.
There it goes. Let's see if he can. Hackett's doing a nice job.
Yeah, he is. Now crossface coming in hard. Now he's
there
got
it. There it is.
Back points coming here. There they are.
There's a 2 count. So we
Definitely
have a
got
2 count.
2. Now he's sinking a bar, and I like this. See if he comes up and runs a bar, tries and punch a half here. So there's the 2 back points, makes it 9-0.
Hackett does a nice job there. Again, trying to come up.
Hackett's a
Looks
big
like
boy
he's
for
gonna
a
get out.
freshman.
He is, Glenn. That's a good-looking dude there for a freshman, I'll tell you what, especially at 195. Looks like he might play some football, too.
You know, this Upper Dublin team and this Hatboro-Horsham team, they're well connected here. Dave Jones has been the longtime head coach, taking over for me. I don't even know how many years ago that was at Upper Dublin. And then Joe Stabilito, Jr. and Senior in the house there. Here we go, back to this crossface coming in with that leg, getting 2 backs right now. That was a really nice job by Patrick, just muscling him over, Nick.
Yep. Willing it over there, getting those quick 2 counts for some 2 backs, and
So
now he's up 9-1.
Yeah, 9-1 now with the escape.
Hackett escape there, correct. So we're neutral here. I think if I'm guessing Pat's stamina and cardio level here, I would imagine that Pat's going to want to just try to.
I think he's going to ride out a major decision.
Kind of end where it is here.
Just for the fans out there, a major decision is 8 points or more. So if you win by 8 or more, you pick up 4 points for the team score. Tech fall 15 or more points, you get 5 points. And of course, a pin is 6. And then a regular decision win is 3 points in the team scoring, just to keep you guys out there up to date. Now, Chapman's got to finish with a takedown, Nick. I would feel really good if he can do that, because he needs to kind of push the pace a little bit himself. And again, Hackett's been pretty tough. Back in on a single leg. Patrick's been tough on his feet.
Still with that whizzer again. Doing a nice job, but
gets to the edge.
Yep. Hackett, though, gotta like that fight out of him still as a freshman there, trying to get after it in the 3rd period.
Right, and Upper Dublin knows they need to save a point here, so a takedown would negate that major decision.
Correct. Just under a minute left here. Score still 9-1.
Pretty good spot for the Hatters to start tonight with Hunter Long getting that fall at 182, Chapman coming out at 95. And, of course, you have Logan Flynn up there at 220.
Yep.
We're heavyweight, so real good starting spot.
It is.
There's Hackett's in. He's going to get one of these on Chapman sooner or later.
Chapman still with a whizzer.
Oh, Chapman goes back to
the out, right to the Merkle.
He goes to the Merkle. See if he
you
goes
got to be
for
careful
it.
here, though.
He does, with a big boy like
he's
Hackett.
tired.
Staying in good position, staying locked. So he's got 2, making it 11-1. So he really secured that major.
10 seconds left. He's just kind of hanging on here.
Hackett spit out his mouthpiece, putting it back in. Not going to really matter. And that's how it's going to end.
Nice job there by Patrick. Good win there for your Hatters. It's going to bring the team score to 10-0 after 2 nice wins there for your Hatters. Well, let's see who. So it looks like the Hatters are going to send out the aforementioned Logan Flynn.
And it looks like Upper Dublin, according to our projected lineups, this would be Andrew Senlick.
Correct. So it is Selnick here, or Sendlick, excuse me. Try to trick me on that.
So we know all about Logan Flynn. 26-4 in the season, 90-30 in his career, going for 100 wins this year. 3-time SL American champion, going for his 4th. Well, no, he already got that. His 3rd. He was 4th this year to Escape the Rock. Very prestigious tournament here. Probably the 4th best tournament in the country. Certainly a top 5.
Nice double leg takedown.
Yeah, beautiful there. And he's a returning regional qualifier. So a lot of expectations for Logan Flynn to get to the state tournament this year, Nick.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like you said, Glenn, wrestling back for 4th place at Escape the Rock is no small task, and you know, it's pretty impressive to see him you know, wrestle back and wrestle really, really great that whole weekend. I know you were there, Glenn, watching that and calling that with PA District 1, so that was you know, it was definitely pretty cool. And you know, having Logan in and out of my classroom a little, you know, a lot the last 2 years, it's you know, it's kind of fun to see him now as a senior, and you know, kind of has his eyes on the prize here of hopefully, you know, getting Hershey. And
yeah, it looks like he's
bringing
just
home
going
some
to go to takedown, little catch and release.
Yep.
He's going to kind of work up a little sweat here before he gets to business.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 4 to
1
here.
now.
Yep, 4-1 after 2 takedowns there by Logan. He let him up that one time there for 1 point, and
he's coming out front.
Going to let him up again here.
Nothing yet. They need to break clear here before that point's awarded. Logan decides not to let him go. Maybe work on top a little bit here. Trying to snap him back. This is kind of one of his patented moves, is he lets the wrestler get his space and then kind of snaps him back. Yeah, he's going to ride him out now. 30 seconds to go here. Score 4-1.
Trying to get that arm out for
Trying
a bar
to pin
here.
that back. Yeah, nice little Penn State ride. Just kind of nothing on the edge there, kind of letting time go out. Now, I can't let him go. He lets him go. I don't know if that was the best idea, but
yeah.
So that makes it 4-2 with the escape, but it really is not going to matter in this match. Logan Flynn is just kind of working, getting a little workout right now, knowing that this is going to be his last match for a while.
He gets the quick takedown, right?
What do I know? This is why I'm
2
up
seconds.
here.
Oh, nice job there by Logan with only 7 seconds left in that first period to score that quick takedown. So we'll show you the first takedown here. Right when the match started, Logan with a picture-perfect double leg takedown, puts his head right into Senlick's chest and right down for 2 points.
It looks like Flynn is going down here to start the second period. He's awesome off the bottom, as you can see, right out.
Oh, quick move there. He's just muscling him around now. Good reversal there for 2. Believe it's going to be 7-2 now.
See Coach Leott's in the building right now, Lance Leott.
Oh.
Former broadcaster here for HHTV.
Oh.
And certainly a former wrestler and wrestling coach.
Royalty in the building. Yeah, it's 9-2. That's correct. Yeah, scoreboard had that 7-2 there for a little bit. I was wondering when the reversal was going to get awarded. And so it's 9-2 now. Logan Flynn pretty easily in control here in the second period.
Yeah, he's trying to work a leg here. I'm just going to try and really torque that body across.
And you can see him trying to open up Senlick's hips here so he can come up to the head and hopefully work him over for some back points.
Yeah, it's tough when the other wrestler's not really wrestling, kind of
defending
to not get pinned or not get a lot of points scored on, so you can see the frustration a little bit on Logan Flynn as he works on top. But like I said, it's just a matter of time before Logan Flynn opens up. But he will work hard. This is one of his better positions. He has not been scored on a lot this season.
Yeah. Yeah, his losses have all been really, really close, you know, which kind of shows you that he's right there. And hopefully he can, turn that corner this postseason.
Yeah, and he's ranked 11th in PA Power rankings right now here in the state in AAA, which tells you that, not only is he a candidate to make it to the States, he's a candidate to get up on the podium, Nick, in the top 8.
Yep, would be awesome. Would be awesome.
Yeah, potential here for.
He's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker. Yeah, a couple guys to get on the podium for Hatboro-Horsham this year, which would be amazing after a long drought of no medals.
Correct.
With Tamburino, Flynn, now with Chapman back, and certainly Joe Martini III, who we won't see tonight because he's out with a knee injury. But there's another guy transfer from Central High School that has the ability to get to states. I mean, he's a regional qualifier just a year ago.
Yeah.
So Flynn down again. I think Hackett chose top.
He wanted.
Yeah, he wanted that little hip toss.
Yeah, he did.
Behind.
Flynn trying to escape here pretty quickly. He was on bottom to start the third period.
Nice little standing
He's got to get off his knees there, and there he goes. Senlick just kind of stays down on bottom, doesn't really put up too much of a fight there, and Flynn back on top for another reversal. It's now 11-2. Minute and a half left here. Flynn looks,
Logan may want to go.
Try to,
Logan may want to go back to his feet here and look for something from feet to back, Nick.
Yeah, score some big points here. Whether we're looking for a fall or a tech fall, I'm sure that would be
I'm sure
nice for Coach
Mongilla
Mongilla to put in the back pocket.
Listen, in this Suburban One League American Conference this year, nothing has been guaranteed. This Hatboro-Horsham team lost to PW out of the gate, came back and beat Wissahickon by, one match essentially.
Yep.
Got throttled by Abington most recently. But most of the matches in this league have been very competitive. They beat Upper Moreland by a point in the Battle of the Border. This league has been wide open this year. This is a chance for the Hatters to actually win this division. And they came up short. They had a lot of injuries. C.J. Greer being out most of the year. Chapman out all year. I mean, that just kills a team.
Yep. Yeah, it's always tough when you have injuries, and a lot of times, especially like you were saying, Glenn, just in Suburban One. I mean, you put out a full squad, without any injuries, and you're already a team that's looking to do and be really competitive.
Yep. Flynn just kind of riding on top here, not much available to him, so he's just going to kind of ride. He's going to look for some backs, I'm sure. But I got to say, the Upper Dublin wrestler here has done his job. Senlick,
he has
stayed off his back. Well, maybe not. Some time left, 10 seconds.
Only a major too.
Yep,
so
there.
1 to 2 point. 1 to 2 point swing there, in my opinion, for Upper Dublin.
Yep. So 11-2 is the final.
Happy. Yeah. Logan Flynn there with a solid victory over Senlick from Upper Dublin. The Hatters come out with 3 wins in a row. Team score now is 14-0.
So Connor,
Connor
Connor Devitt coming in at 12-13 this year, sophomore, and he's a big boy.
He is.
So I'm going to go out on a limb and say the advantage here to the Cardinals, and he's got a half thrown in right now on Fuller, and Fuller's in big trouble. There it is. So just it's like a 19-second fall.
19.
So Upper Dublin right back in the match, Nick, 14-6.
Yeah, big swing there for Upper Dublin.
Yeah, especially coming around to the lower weights where Upper Dublin is outstanding.
That's correct.
Danny Gorman, one of the top wrestlers in the region. So they're going to forfeit to Gorman and bump Newell up. So Ryan Newell's going to bump up to 106. Kind of saw that coming, but in the team score now, 14-12. So nice pin there by the Upper Dublin wrestler.
Connor did
at heavyweight. We don't really like those kind of replays here at Hatboro-Horsham, but so Ryan Newell having a great year as a freshman here at Hatboro-Horsham at 106, bumping up here at 113. So this is a good move for the Hatters here. So they can maybe get 6 right back. So we'll see how it works out. See if it was the right move by Coach Mongilla. And again, this is going to be a closer match than I thought.
Yeah.
Just because we knew some people were out. Joe Martini's out. Upper Dublin's got some holes. So this is Orion Newell, freshman from Hatboro-Horsham, and he's wrestling Tommy Clayton from Upper Dublin. Clayton in on a double, comes around, trying to score it, and that's 2 when he gets the hands touch the mat.
Yeah, both freshmen here, both just over 500, which is very impressive for freshmen. It's always nice to see when you get some young kids out here, lightweights as freshmen with winning records. It always helps set your team up for the future, no doubt.
Yeah, and Orion Newell is the son of Jim Newell, who's been our KV coach, our Keith Valley Middle School coach, the past couple of years, and now he's moved up here to assist at the high school. So he brings a wealth of knowledge, to the team, and certainly Orion has been a spark down low for the Hatters all year long.
Good action here. Clayton staying on top really well. Newell really good movement on bottom. Trying to score that escape or reversal. Clayton riding tough.
Yeah, Clayton's long for
He
a
is.
13-pounder.
He is. Always hate to wrestle on the lanky kids, Glenn. I don't know about you, but
Yeah,
that was
well,
not.
length on strength. Sometime length beats strength.
Yeah, I was never like that.
Again, Newell's given up some poundage here, not only at 113, but I think at 106 all year. He's kind of a little lighter than most of the 6-pounders you see. But he's going to grow into the weight class and move probably up 113, 120 over the next couple of years. And the Hatters have not had a outstanding lightweight in a long time, Nick.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, we've kind of shifted to the upper weights with the Chapman brothers.
Very true.
The last 5 years, it's been all Chapmans at the upper weights for us in the postseason.
And Newell's out. Good escape there.
Yeah, excellent job. Tying the match up 2-2 here with 10 seconds to go. Shot of his own. He's in on a single. Got 2 hands on it, Nick.
Trying to score here.
No, good job
by time. Clayton almost scoring himself.
Nah, good first
there.
period.
Yeah, very good first period. Good wrestling from both kids out there. Clayton's going to take down. Yep.
Good move there, I think, for Clayton. Because I think he can get right off the bottom here. Now, Newell is extremely tough on top. He has a really good array of top moves with tilts, bars, and halves. He throws legs. So let's see if he can keep Clayton down and go to work.
Clayton was quick up to his feet, but Newell, nice return back to the mat there.
Looking for the half. Nothing there. Back to the half. Now Clayton's up, and they go out. So good work there by Orion Newell to keep the bigger man down. I mean,
yeah, it's not easy. Some people think, boy, 106 pounds to 113 pounds. You're looking at 7 pounds. How much can that actually be? After 6 minutes of being on the mat, I can tell you it's a lot. If you were to strap a 7-pound weight to your back and try to run around for a few minutes, you'd realize it starts to add up pretty quickly, and especially with a taller kid like Clayton is. It's certainly not easy.
And Newell's back to that half. Newell riding well now.
He is.
Getting almost halfway through this match. At 1:15 to go, they go out of bounds. And, Nick, people may not know with the weight class out there, this is the 113-pound weight class, but there's a 2-pound weight allowance that allows the 13-pounders to weigh 115. So let's just say, Clayton weighed in at 115, and Newell only weighed in at 100, 102. It's a big advantage, 10-pound advantage plus.
Yep, absolutely.
Now Newell's doing a great job flattening him out there, getting him on his belly. Yeah, got that little pit leg in. Still trying to break him down, see if he can tie up this arm. Looking for a half. He loves that half. Coming near side with it.
It's a shame we don't have riding time here in high school, Glenn.
Yeah, I'll tell you, riding they need to bring it back. But we are getting closer to our collegiate rules, Nick, with this year as we know.
Yeah,
so here we are neutral, a little escape by Clayton.
Well, let's hope Newell can get off a shot here before the end of the period, and hopefully he can ride it out and swing that score back into his favor. It's 3-2 Clayton. Newell in on a half attempt on a shot there. I don't think he wants to be underneath.
Yeah, he's got to move his feet.
Clayton just kind of strong-armed him there and just kind of thrown by a little bit. And I don't think Newell wants to be underneath on that shot. He needs to rethink how he wants to attempt that shot. I think kind of going underneath there is not ideal.
Yeah, Tommy Clayton's wrestling well.
Newell needs to hold on to that leg. Period's going to end there, potentially dangerous. So Clayton takes the advantage, 5-2. Might have a replay here. This is where the escape happens here. You can tell Clayton just kind of breaks the 2-on-1 that Newell had, and up to his feet he goes. So it looks like
guys are going over the table. Not sure I don't think they're sure about the choice. I believe.
So it looks like it was Hatboro-Horsham's choice. So Newell had choice. I believe he took bottom, and then Clayton stood him up to neutral.
Make it
now
5-3. You're correct. I don't
Okay.
know. I guess Horsham missed that sequence. No, I guess they missed the point. They didn't award him the point. So Bill Voles ran over and cleared that up for both coaches. So just a friendly meeting of the minds over there.
That's right. That's right. Both coaches making sure.
Sometimes it's not always that friendly. Clayton spins behind again here on a bad shot by Newell. Newell's hanging on to that leg.
Staying tough on the leg and the arm.
Yeah, he's trying to control that arm.
Staying square.
Got to keep running his feet. He is doing a great job. But
Went
Clayton's
the wrong
just
way
too
there
big.
for a second. And
Clayton's just too big, too long and strong right
for
now.
Dublin here yelling at
Nice
Clayton to
little
let him
switch.
up, but
Nice
Newell's
switch.
still fighting.
This could be
He
two.
wants to
This
come up.
could be two coming here
He
on
can
a
try to-
reversal.
See, now he's kind of back down underneath there. He had a good chance to maybe scoop that leg and reach across to the
Still
far
locked
knee.
on that single leg, so they call it stalemate. Stalemate basically says that neither wrestler can improve their position because they're locked. That was a quick stalemate call by Bill Volrath, but nonetheless, we go back to the referee's position with Newell down and trailing in the match 7-3.
Newell needs some magic here, Glenn.
Oh,
being
looking for
down
Peterson.
4. The Peterson is the way to do it.
That would be nice. You can get this.
He needs that
Plenty of
arm.
time.
Look at him reaching back for it, Glenn. He's
Yeah, he's
reaching
got-
back for that arm.
Got it. Here it
Here,
comes.
can he do it? He's going to pull it
Let's
off.
see if he gets some backs.
Oh,
No,
he
he
can't
can't
get
get
the
the reversal,
backs.
though.
We had a great vantage from up here. You could see him reaching back for that arm, which he needed for the Peterson.
Now he's got to go for a cheap tilt or quick tilt, something.
He needs quick
the
points
top.
here. Oh, he's got the half in, but
Clayton really fighting a half
he
off.
really is.
Ryan Newell obviously better conditions here. You know, really
He is not giving
taking
up.
it to him here in the third period, but it's going to be
Maybe a quick, cheap tilt, roll
yeah, he's
through
got to
tilt
go.
or
He's got to hit a
something.
hazard or something, roll through this tilt.
He's not going to
Nah,
get
he's
it.
not going to get it, but a good effort by
That's a
both
great
wrestlers.
match. Really good wrestling there from both kids. That was very good wrestling there from two young freshmen.
So the Cardinals pull ahead, Nick, 15-14 here.
Yep. So
As
they're
we
on a
move
roll
up.
now.
There's
So
that
you can
Peterson
see,
right here.
Here's that Peterson. You can see he's got the arm trap, but Clayton does a great job there right as he's going over to quickly kind of sit those hips over and keep his back from being exposed. And honestly, that could have been a difference in the match right there at the end.
So we have Shabam Railcar here against Colin Higgins. Colin Higgins, one of the better wrestlers on this Upper Dublin team. Railcar's had a decent season, kind of first year in the lineup for Coach Mongilo, but he's got a tall task here with Colin.
I know he's come up big a few times for the Hatters.
He has.
and
It was
it's really,
Higgins.
Certainly got the team pretty pumped up. Higgins comes in, a sophomore here, 19-6. So one of the standout wrestlers for Upper Dublin.
Yeah, he's got some good postseason. This is a tight,
Link cradle there.
tight little ball and chain, they call it. That three-quarter Nelson
Yeah,
just kind
it
of
was
cranked the head right
three-quarter,
under, and
wasn't it?
Railcar's
With the leg.
done. So Upper Dublin pouring it on right now, 21-14, and the Hatters need to stop the bleeding, if you will,
Yeah.
here at 126. And this is going to be a very interesting match with Upper Dublin in the lead now. So some of these matches here are kind of toss-up bouts. Now Mike Long's been having a decent season as well. He's been in and out of the lineup over the last 2 years. I mean, really solidified himself in the varsity lineup this year.
So we're at 126 pounds now. Mike Long, your Hatter, and Griffin Johnson for Upper Dublin.
First silence we have in the gym.
Big crowd here tonight. It's great to see, Glenn. Both Both sides of the bleacher, pretty full on a senior night, so it's always great to see.
Michael Long only 3-9 on the season. Like I said, kind of in and out of this varsity lineup. We have Griffin Johnson and Michael Long, as we said. And check out Johnson, see what he's been doing this year for the Cardinals. He is...
Looks like he's 6-16.
Yeah, so he's been in the varsity lineup all year long. Logged a lot of matches, but not a lot of success. So Long's in on a single leg as they go out of bounds.
Good attempt.
So this is going to be one of those swing bouts, Nick, we
Yeah.
talk about in a wrestling match, where it can go either way, and it can end up being a 6-point swing or more, depending on the score of the match. So this is kind of a critical match for the Hatters.
It is, and each coach is, kind of hoping for that win out of that swing match, and this is one of them. Johnson in on a half attempt here.
We got to be careful. Long's got to be careful here.
Went to his hips. He was in good position, but
He was, got his legs tied up.
Yep. And Johnson up for 2 there.
Yeah, right out the back. Now he's looking for a cradle. Got that double trouble.
He's got that arm pretty tight here. He's
See
going
if
to
he
look to run
runs
it
it.
over.
Yeah, he's trying to
There
really
it is.
corkscrew it around.
There's a good scoop on that arm.
Yeah, he's getting some swipes here. He's in big trouble with a lot of time.
Oh, there's the
man.
fall.
That's big trouble for Hatboro-Horsham.
There it is, Glenn. Yeah, it's that, like we said, that swing match, you're hoping if you're going to lose it, it's only by a regular decision, but taking a fall there in 6 points is...
Yeah, now we have Austin Pendleton coming out against Brady Pagano for Hatboro-Horsham, and this is an outstanding freshman for Upper Dublin. Austin Pendleton, he is on a tear in his freshman year. You don't see too many freshmen in these upper lightweights, Nick, have this type of success at 19-9 coming in as a freshman. So again, the advantage here goes to Upper Dublin, and Hatboro-Horsham's in a bit of trouble in this match, Nick.
Yeah, they're going to need some magic here to happen over the next few bouts.
Yeah, without Martini in there, Coach Mongill was forced to bump up and kind of fill this lineup a little bit. Nice attempt at a toss, but no good. Pendleton counters, just kind of shrugs it off. And now watch him work on top. This is an outstanding freshman, like I said.
Yeah, Upper Dublin with a good, solid group of freshmen over there that have come up to to help the Cardinals out, and it's always what you like to see as a coach is your freshmen stepping up, and certainly with some really good records.
Yeah, and that group's working together every day in the room. Danny Gorman, Colin Higgins, and Pendleton. It's a real nice group. Now he's trying to run this bar, Nick, out front. He gets it. He's getting back points. Pagano in a little bit of trouble if he hooks up this mixer. It looks like he's going to kind of come across on that reverse half, if you will. It's trying to hook the head in like a headlock finish. And again, a lot of time here to finish.
He comes over to scoop the head now.
Yeah, real tight.
Pendleton's
Good bridge,
Pagano's
though,
in
by
trouble
Pagano.
there.
Trying to fight it off. See if he can get through this period. 27 seconds to go. And he's got a good bridge there. Hopefully he can keep that bridge and remain. Oh, he cannot.
So there's the fall with 20 seconds left. So
And that ups up to 33-14. And the Cardinals have Upper Dublin Cardinals. Here's a quick look at that fall. And as you can see, it was tight, and there was nowhere to go for Pagano, even with that big bridge.
once he pressed right there, that was it.
Yep. So now we have Sammy Smith coming up. So good spot here for Sammy Smith for the Hatters to stop this win streak by the Cardinals. Sammy Smith should be able to get after it, get 6 right back, and make this thing 33-20. And I'm sure Coach Mongillo's banking on that. So Sammy Smith's got to open up and go after the fall, Nick. Nothing to lose here on senior night.
No, absolutely not. And
Nice ankle pick.
that was a great ankle pick there. Upper Dublin certainly sees momentum of the match, and the Hatters are going to certainly need to win out here and take in all the bonus points they can.
Yeah, and obviously with AJ Tamburino and Jake Wood closing things out.
Yep.
At 152, 160. Excuse me, probably bumping Tamburino up to 60 and Wood at 170. If they can just keep it close and get to those two guys. Upper Dublin is not going to be able to fend off those two guys. And they're going to forfeit somewhere in there as well, Nick. We see that in the lineup. So we'll see what happens.
Looks like it, yep.
Sammy Smith's got to take care of his business right now. And he's working hard on top, looking for a bar, coming in on a half here. He has a really good bar half combo that he pulls back over the top and just punches that half.
And there's that bar.
And here it comes. Watch
here comes
this.
The half.
Yeah, this is tight. He's going to get this here. On the line, too. Now he adjusts.
Stack him
now he
up
lost
here.
the arm. He's coming back to the half. Going to take it
take
right
his
over
time
the
here.
top. And he loses it. See if he comes back to it. So
Habib
3
with
back
a nice,
points.
nice job staying off his back there.
No,
Good
only
fight.
2 backs.
Oh, now he wants to come the other way
Oh,
quickly.
yeah, that's nice. Nothing there, but he's reloading. Plenty of time in this first period. So Sammy Smith just all over Abibe.
And that looks like he's.
Abibi? How do you say that?
Oh, yeah, I was going to go with a BB myself.
Now they're out of bounds. So big trouble here for Elias Abibi. Sammy Smith is relentless on that half Nelson, Nick.
He is. He just needs to find a, keep it tight and pick the right time to, to get after it there. He's certainly all over him, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Sammy Smith's had some battles this year with some really good kids. Certainly with the Rose kid from Abington, they've had 3 matches. Last one did not go in the favor of Sammy, but the one prior at the Wetzel was an epic battle. Won in overtime by Rose. Nice cradle here.
Short time here, though. Needs to scoop it quick.
Doing the Volrath cradle.
For
there
Mr.
it is.
Volrath.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Beautiful. 1 second left.
Everyone's wondering what the Volrath cradle is.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure we're going to take a look at this. Dave's going to pull up this replay. See if we can get that
awesome.
replay up. That was an excellent cradle. Here it is.
Here it comes.
Scoops this leg, double behind the knees.
And you can see how he's scooping that leg there, and that helps him run him right over.
That's lights out. I mean, that's a touch ball.
Beautiful.
So Nathan Cotter needs to come out and get a quick win as well. And I think this is where Hatboro-Horsham's kind of going to take over the match, because Cotter should win here. They get a forfeit, and then you get to Tamburino and Jake Wood. It's going to be lights out for the Cardinals. We were talking about that Volrath cradle. So Bill Volrath, I don't know if he was the true inventor of it, but he certainly patented it here in Pennsylvania. He went on then to wrestle at Penn State, where the cradle got a lot of notoriety at the national level.
And it works.
Yeah.
When you hit it, you know it works.
Bill Volz ran into the Hatboro-Horsham Athletic Wall of Fame this past year.
Yeah.
This year, I should say, not this past year. This year's class of 2019. So some real good officiating out there on the mat. Here's Cotter running a bar similar to Smith, trying to drop that elbow. See if he can drop this elbow and get that ball. There it is. Now he's got to hit back over. Lost it. Plenty of time to reload. Just going double bar, Nick. Now he's coming around on that claw. Now he's going to run the bar again. So just relentless on this bar. See if he can drop the elbow. Here he does. So this is big trouble. Got to keep his hips. So he does.
There it is.
Not much up there.
Has to sit those hips down to help bring that Rizzuto far shoulder down, and there it is.
So the Hatters right back in it now. 26-33. They're in great shape here. I'm not sure if Hatboro-Horsham is going to forfeit here or not. This is just great work here by Cotter. Once he ran that bar, he just froze his hips, anchored him to the mat, and Volrath just looking for the fall and slaps the mat. So they're going to forfeit here to Azaroff from the Hatters. So match is all tied up. And who do you have to close it out? No other than senior A.J. Tamburino, ranked 3rd in the state of Pennsylvania, 11th in the country. Yeah, but this is going to close it out here. Jake Wood is going to follow up with a victory. I'm going to predict it right here, Nick.
He's got the bottle. The genie's in the bottle over here. He
Now
knows it. He can see it.
Yep, you'll watch Tamburino here. He'll work on his feet a little bit. He might go for a quick fall. I'm not sure what his mode of operation will be tonight, but he is just one of the best takedown artists in the country, not just here in Pennsylvania.
That's right. Got a quick tilt there. Nice cheap tilt for two back points. It's
He's a
4-0
tech fall
quickly.
specialist. Now he's going to hook up this mixer.
He's got the leg
this is
scooped here. And there it is.
The Tamburino getting his backs. He's going to let him up and work a little bit.
He is. He just wants to.
Yeah, these guys aren't going to wrestle Nick for a while now.
Get a little
They have
sweat
no
going.
matches till districts, I believe. Now he's hooking up that mixer again. Looks at the clock. Now he's going to step hard, drop the hips, and it's lights out. So Tamburino already put up 100 wins this year, adding to that total. So the Hatters with a safe lead here, 39-33. They will win on the tie-breaking criteria of most falls. So there's this fall. He just ran it over and froze it.
And that's it.
That's AJ Tamburino at his best right there.
Jake Wood out here for your Hatters.
Got a quick match going here, Nick.
This was.
Yeah, Jake Wood out for the Hatters. And Jake Wood's going to wrestle with a little vengeance here. He's had some tough losses this season, but he's going to try and turn it on in the postseason, get himself to regionals. He's been wrestling at 160. Now he's bumped up to 170 for this match tonight.
He wants a pancake here, doesn't he, Glenn?
Yep, and Dan Nardo fighting that off.
Want him to come up? Or he's just looking for two. He's going to spin.
There it is, leg in.
Gets his two.
Now he's got to adjust on his crab ride a little bit. Jake has a tendency to get a little sloppy with his legs. You see how he gets up high with his head down.
High there.
So he'll adjust, though, when he can. He's going to stretch him out here if he can. And he does. So let's see if he can get some backs here. Still got to dig that leg in. He's
trying for a power half.
He's got to come up and step that other leg in.
Yeah. So a bit of a yo-yo match in terms of the team score. You know, the Hatters come out, win 3 in a row, and then Upper Dublin just goes on an absolute tear. I think I want to say did they put up 33 in a row, Glenn? It was
6, 12, 15, 21, 27, 33. Correct, Nick.
33 points in a row, which is not ideal, as they say. But luckily then after that.
Yeah, the Hatters were in a little trouble there.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
Sammy Smith just stole the momentum.
Yeah,
hey, Jake Wood running a bar here. See if he can. He's got to keep that safe. Gets it kind of up a little high and off the body, and they're going to stop that every time. And Billy Roll does the right thing, stopping that match. Potentially dangerous. We go back to the referee's position with Nardo down.
Wood again with the bar in. Looks like he's got a one-on-one on the opposite side here. 30 seconds left. He's okay with that. If he can make a fist on the back and try to keep the pressure on and step over.
Stops again and got it off the body again.
Nardo with a nice job there, staying tough underneath.
Headgear's a little tight up here, Nick. I feel like I have headgear.
We're adjusting our headgear.
Yeah.
Right. Nardo up to his feet. Wood looking to bring him back down to the mat. 10 seconds left. He needs a mat return, and there it is. Nice job. Wants to throw a leg in here with a second left. And that'll do it. 2-0. Jake Wood on top.
A lot of action on top by Jake Wood, but only 2 points to show for it. Sorry about that. That mic again. Excellent job by Wood controlling that first period. So I expect more of the same in this match from Jake Wood, taking control.
I believe Nardo chose neutral. Glenn, am I correct on that? We deferred.
I believe so. Wood comes right around on takedown.
Nice job.
Yeah, it just spins behind off a really bad shot by Nardo.
Quick takedown there. Now he's going to go to work with the hazard.
And he's getting swipes. Got 2. Quick 2 by Jake Wood. Opens up a 4-0 lead. He's got to release that hold to go back to a different move to score more back points. So if he goes back to the same move, then it will start to count over. With the continuation, he'll have to get 5. So here he comes in with this tight half with a nice leg in. See if he adjusts here, Nick.
Slowly,
gets out to the side.
correct.
Yeah.
Slowly he wants to work himself up there.
Now he's got the half a little tighter. Got to push that head away. That's what he's doing. He's got it now. Still no backs. Nothing yet. He's got to come back up on top. He's going to get some
that
backs.
arm over.
Now he's going to use that power half. See if that works. Some of our swimmers coming by. I see they're ready for the postseason.
They are.
Blonde hair.
They are. Chlorine is.
That's not chlorine, Nick. Now he's got this half. Now he's got to just come out front.
He just needs to press.
Yeah, plenty of time here to get the
that
fall.
leg in.
Come out to the side. He's coming out. Come out front. Nope.
See, he's letting off of that.
Here he comes out front. That's the way to
There
go.
There it is. Now press forward.
Real tight. See if you can hang on here and get the fall.
Pull that.
There it is.
Arm, and there it is.
And I called it.
Your Hatters with the comeback victory, 44 to 33. Let's check out that pin again. Awesome job with the half there. Had the other arm trapped. Mr. Volrath has seen all he needs to see there.
All right. All right, we're going to wrap it up here real quick. And here on senior night at Hatboro-Horsham, the Hatters get the win. I believe the score was 45-33. Have 44-33 on the board. But an excellent job by Hatboro-Horsham, and certainly the seniors performed well tonight, Nick.
Yeah, it was a good comeback. Like I said, Upper Dublin gave him a good run there, 33 points in a row. But your Hatters come back strong with the falls when they needed it, and your seniors stepped up here, and it was a great night, great crowd, and a good match between 2 local schools.
Yep. So we'll see you next time, right here.
See you guys.